This is my base. Starting off, you have three ways you can go from the main entrance. Straight ahead is the Great Hall, a central area used for dining, entertainment, holding courts. I took inspiration from the castle in Whiterun from Skyrim. This, of course, is my seat. My pals know not to even think about sitting in it. The one thing I really like about this room is the roofing. I used a combination of stone roofs and stairs to break up the texture a little bit. On the second floor, there are two rooms. One of them I really don't know what to do with the space, so it's pretty empty right now. But underneath it is a sort of map room. Here, I imagine this would be where we would plan an attack, form a strategy with our military of pals. We just have to use our imagination a little bit and pretend there's a giant map on this table. Straight across from here would take you to the kitchen section, where you can drink a couple bottles of mead, chill out, play piano, do whatever you want, just no pals are allowed here. And just above this room is my bedroom. There's a cozy seating area, a little nook here, and just up here is my bed. Oh, and there are two patios looking out on each side. This one overlooks the ocean, which is pretty nice. Out here, there are two doors that take you to a separate tower. I just haven't built the staircase for these yet. On the other patio, we get another sweet view of the landscape, along with a farm that's a work in progress. In this tower, you can actually go up. I built a spiral staircase using benches, and the only bad thing about doing it this way is that you don't really know where the last piece will end up, but it functions. You might have noticed a lack of pals here and wondered where are they? Well, they don't get the privilege of coming up here that often with the higher ranks, you know, unless they're working. Most of them actually stay in the dungeon that's underneath the castle. Before we check that out, I forgot to show these areas though. These are really just filled with random stuff. They don't really serve much of a purpose outside of filling the space between the sides of the stairs. Now, both of these towers in front of the castle lead to the Pal dungeon, where the Pals live, sleep, eat, and work. It's still a work in progress, and I plan on filling it up more as I continue to play the game. But so far, we've got an area for production, storage, mining, and on the other side is a ranch. Just whatever I can fit here until I figure out what I need. This path right here will take us to the servant quarters. To the left of here are their lockers. And here's my favorite wall of all time. It's my positive affirmations slash reminders that all the pals have to understand and live by in order to continue to live. We've got some good ones here, like tears fuel our success, slackers get the axe, you were nothing before I found you, and my personal favorite, if you have time to complain, you have time to work. Just a bunch of nice reminders before starting their 20-30 hour work shifts. These are their bedrooms. There's 2 floors here of just beds, and believe it or not, these are actually the nice ones. And just on the other side of this wall is where the pals that disobey me sleep. They get no privacy, they get shamed, and they end up here by working too slow, taking too many breaks, getting injured on the job, stuff like that. There's another section out here where the best workers of mine get to hang out. They get to enjoy a hot, steamy bath, some delicious food, and they get to do it all in front of the faces of the disappointments. They do only get 5 minutes in here, but I mean, I think the accommodations will leave an impression that'll last a lifetime. And that is the entire base. And now I can finally play the game. Oh my god. Chickens!